What'd you get into yesterday, Lane?
Parents' night.
Oh, anything come of that?
The best part about it was, like, I have a group chat with some of the other dads, and
Yeah.
we were all doing it at the same time. So we were texting throughout and just kind of secretly having fun amongst us. The wives didn't know about it. The teachers didn't know about it, but that was the best part. No, nothing fun came out of it.
Okay.
Got home, watched some WNBA, watched, we're watching this show Broadchurch. Have you ever seen that?
Mm-mm.
It's a British detective show.
Okay.
It's really good.
What's it on?
Amazon.
Okay.
Watched some of that. Tried to go to sleep early, but got too many vaccines yesterday. Couldn't sleep. It's
All
weird.
right.
Just slept terrible last night.
Are you autistic now?
I just can't lift my arms.
Okay, yeah. Well,
I have a lot of Band-Aids.
that's why RFK wants to stop that.
You see how he always works out in jeans?
I try not to see RFK. I do my best to avoid.
There's
him. He
video
does
of
nothing
him
but
doing
makes
the
me
president's physical fitness thing with Hegseth, and he's wearing jeans. No shirt. Jeans.
angry. What a combo those
I
two
don't know.
are.
I mean, but that's a hell of a workout outfit.
Yeah, I've seen him hiking in jeans. I
Yeah.
didn't know he was full on working out in
His
in
legs
jeans.
must be jacked up. There must be like something.
It might be the worm.
Yeah.
The worm from his brain made it down to his legs and disfigured
Don't
his
want people to
legs.
see his leg. I don't
Maybe.
know.
We hear his voice. His legs can't be any worse than his voice.
I don't know.
Whatever. I used to be so nervous for what my parents would say when they came home after like parents' night. Because they would routinely be pulled to the side like,
Yeah.
hey, let me tell you about CJ real
Well,
quick.
this is only like 2 weeks of school. Like
yeah, that's about how long it takes me, Clay.
One of the teachers told me it takes 2 weeks for everyone to like get into the rhythm of school.
Yeah.
He said like the first 2 weeks are kind of a wash, and then after that, everyone's kind of back up to it. No, nobody pulled me aside. Did all right. Yeah, no,
Yeah. Okay,
I think it's too early too, though.
Okay. Was Beck nervous?
He didn't act like it.
Okay.
I don't know.
My
One of the teachers told me he was like making progress.
Oh, good.
I was like, all right, cool.
Good.
I like to hear that.
My parents would look me in the eye like, hey, dumbass, what are they gonna tell us? You better tell us now, because they're gonna tell us when we get there. You know it. I'd never tell them. I ain't no snitch. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. Jessica Benson Show. Lang is here.
Hey, what's up?
Jessica
It's Friday.
is out. We got a great show for you today. We're going to start things off by talking about the SEC going to 9 conference games. We're also going to try and predict some of those conference rivals.
You gotta play 3.
Got to play 3 of them, so we're going to do
Regular
that.
rivals.
Rob Fisher and quite possibly John Roser are going
We
to
don't
join us
know.
at some
Yeah,
point.
right. They claim.
So they're going to come in and help us with that conversation. ESPN's got this new direct-to-consumer app as well that we're going to talk about. And there's a really, really weird Indiana Pacers tattoo. You don't want to miss it. We'll talk about that with them. We'll get into some of the WNBA action from last night. All of the underdogs won last night, and we'll take a look at the WNBA standings as well as we approach the last 10-ish or so games
Who's
of
your
the season.
favorite? I saw the poll in the chat. Who's your favorite for the WNBA?
We'll let them know during the WNBA
All right.
talk. We've got a field trip video. Jessica and I were able to go to an escape room, so we'll show that as well as get into some Music Friday and then get you guys out of here and into the Gary Parrish Show. It's Friday. We're ready to go. You know what we say, Lang? You don't-
Friday. What do we say?
Why not?
You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you. Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Shinedown. Dance Kid Dance Tour. Live in Memphis. FedEx Forum, Saturday, August 30th. with special guests Bush and Morgan Wade. Get tickets now at livenation.com. Shinedown, live in concert. For more, visit shinedown.com.
What about the hanging your hat on the defensive end? Where does that come from?
And one thing my dad told me is if you want to get to the NBA, if you want to leave an impact, if you're a competitor like you say you are, you're going to be one of the best defenders on the court every time you step on there. He said you're not going to disrespect the game. You're not going to take it for granted. You know, this is not a right, it's a privilege. So go out there and compete every day.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
You get to the main event, and you hear the crowd. There's some rumblings in the crowd.
Here we go.
They say, "We want truth."
I love how John Cena said when they were chanting, "We want truth." You can't handle the truth.
There you go.
I loved it.
He takes the knee off, boom. Takes the mask off, boom. And it's our freaking truth. God, man, he cost John Cena the match.
Tune in to Grind City Wrestling weekly on the Grind City Media app and on the Grind City Media YouTube channel.
Let's check the over-under totals. Alabama, Georgia, and Texas all at 9.5. LSU, Ole Miss, Tennessee at 8.5.
I love Ole Miss over the 8.5. I think Ole Miss can win 9.
But Ole Miss, they're gonna, Ole Miss, they're gonna lose to Arkansas week
But they
3.
could go 9-3. Like Ole Miss winning 10 games
They always
is
pull
always
some
like
crap like that.
Ole Miss winning 10 can seem a bit of a stretch, but they can win 9.
They're gonna lose at Kentucky week 2.
The Odds Couple, live at 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Feels great to feel the sunshine. Gotta own the day like it's all mine. Just got paid in his own time. Been working hard, I've been on the grind. I deserve this feeling, having my way. I've been on this healing. This is my day. The sun's out, let's have a little fun now. I wanna let it all out. That's what it's all about. Cause I deserve this feeling, have it my way. I deserve this healing. This is my day.
Grind City Media presents The Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt. Live from the Grind City Media Studios on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
What's up, y'all? Welcome into the Jessica Benson Show here on Grind City Media. I'm Lane Whitaker. That's CJ Hurt. Jacob's over there pushing some buttons, doing some things. It's Friday, so it means we get to get you out of this day and into your weekend. Go have some good times. And for people like myself, this is a consequential weekend because we're in week 0. College football starts tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, more precisely, 11 o'clock a.m. So we got a lot of college football stuff we'll get into. We got a lot of NFL stuff. We got WNBA stuff, a lot of games last night. We're going to talk about Music Friday. We got a bunch of stuff to talk about today. CJ Hurt, how you doing?
Yo, let's get into it, man.
I was thinking about parent night. You were talking about parent night.
Yeah.
I was thinking my son goes to a religious school. And a couple of years ago, the first parent night I went to, I showed up with a coffee. And I didn't realize like the big assembly meeting was going to be in the church itself. So I was standing like in the lobby and they were like, all right, everybody go inside. And I was like, oh, I don't think I can take coffee in the church. So I drained it, looked around, found a trash can, took the lid up, threw the cup away, went inside. On the way out, I thought about it. I went back by the trash can and I lifted the lid. It wasn't a trash can.
What was it?
I don't know, but it was like lined with fabric. It was and my cup had my name on it because
I gotta get that out of there.
I totally like narked on myself by throwing that thing away. I got it out real quick and just carried an empty cup around all night so I didn't get in trouble. The big news yesterday, I was pretty excited about this.
Were you?
Yeah.
I thought you were against SEC going to 9.
We need more money.
Okay.
The SEC has announced they're going to 9 games. 9 times they're going to play each other starting next year. They're going to play single standings, non-division structure. Each school will play 3 annual opponents focused on maintaining many traditional rivalries, not all. Each team's remaining 6 games will rotate among remaining conference schools. And then there's a nice little caveat at the end. Each team will face every other SEC program at least once every 2 years, every other opponent every 4 years. And you got to play another Power 4 team besides those 9 games. So that gives you 10 games that are Power 4 opponents, 9 of them being in the SEC. And then 2, you can go play your Kennesaw State, Georgia State, whoever you're going to play. Sort of interesting. We've talked about this for a long time. Media Day was all about, the SEC Media Day was all about the SEC being asked about this, and Greg Sankey saying, well, we'll see. I don't think there's any coincidence that the College Football Playoff came out earlier this week and said they're going to include strength of schedule in the metrics, and that's going to be something that gets focused on. Because now the SEC can say, well, look, there's a reason we're the toughest conference in the country. You're going to play each other more, and it won't count against you if you take an extra loss in the middle of all this stuff. Big Ten's been at 9 games. Big 12's been at 9 games. They were trying to get the SEC to do it. SEC did it. So normally in college football, you follow the money, right?
Yeah.
The thing that I noticed yesterday that I'm sort of surprised by is there's no mention of the SEC getting more money from their TV contracts for this. You would assume like they're going to be like, all right, we have an extra game. Hey, ESPN, ABC, who's paying us for this extra game? Because there's more inventory for you to have now. But there's been no mention of that. So I would assume that's coming in the next couple of days. We'll hear something about that from somebody.
I would think so, although I'm not sure I can't remember what happened when the Big Ten did it. The Big Ten has been on this model, 9 plus at least one power conference opponent. I can't remember if they ended up getting any more money, but you would think that there's value in having an additional game against a quality opponent on your schedule, getting rid of, no disrespect to anybody, but getting rid
some of those crappy teams.
Northern Illinois and getting rid of the San Diego States and the Southeast Missouris, right? There's some sort of value in having that. And this is, to me, this is what it always should have been, and what it always should have been about, even going to the BCS era, where it is, it's enough good teams for us to have a premier game at 11 and Central Standard Time, right? 11 Central. There's enough premier teams for us to have one premier game, like a really, really good game at that 3 o'clock window, and then just one at night in prime time, right? But we don't get that oftentimes because it is.
Fox shows every Ohio State game at 11.
Illinois versus Illinois State, and then you get Alabama versus Troy. And it's like, okay, man, I get it. You want to play the bye games, but come on, anybody, play somebody worth a damn. We start right off the bat this year.
Yeah, there's some good ones.
Week 1 with preseason rankings, so take that for what it is, but with 3 top 10 matchups.
Yeah.
And so, boom. You go just like that. It should always, every single week should feature games, at least one game in the 11 o'clock window, one game in the 3 o'clock window, one game in prime time, featuring ranked on ranked matchups, because there are enough teams for that to be the case. And now that the SEC is going to 9 conference games plus 1 power conference game, the ACC said, hey, we'll go when the SEC does. So now they'll have to do the same thing. And I think this is overall good for the health and gives us a chance, as people who love watching the sport, love talking about the sport, it gives us a chance to get another good data point. I can do a better job gauging you, even if it's a team like Kentucky, right? Even if Georgia's playing Kentucky, I can do a better job gauging what Georgia is against Kentucky than I can Georgia against Georgia State. And then when you're comparing the teams, you're going to say, okay, compare Georgia to Oregon. Well, hell, it's hard. Georgia beat the hell out of Georgia State. That's great. Oregon beat the hell out of Idaho State. Like, I don't know what to make of them. Having more good games on your schedule means that, okay, we can really get a look at who's good and who's not.
I trust you to make good judgments based on those data points. I'm not sure I trust the College Football Playoff Committee to do anything better or worse based on these games, because we've seen last year strength of schedule didn't seem to matter very much. Now they're saying they're going to use strength of schedule. Now we got these teams like Indiana who are coming out and saying, we're not going to play anybody. We're going to play our 9 games and nobody else. And so I don't know that it's going to give us – it might give us more, to your point, CJ, it might give us more data points. It might give us something – a more robust look at how good a team is, right? Based on that one extra game. I don't really trust the college football playoff committee to do a lot with that. I don't know what the best way of doing that is. Like, committees are the worst thing ever, not just in
But
football.
what else are you gonna do?
Let's use AI.
No.
Let's use an algorithm.
No, because we did that with BCS, and then we all lost.
No, that was before AI.
No, we all lost our minds when BCS.
That
left
was Microsoft.
Auburn, when BCS left Auburn out of the championship game, right? Like,
it doesn't matter. Auburn took the championship.
Hey, shout out to Auburn.
Auburn won
what year
7
was that?
championships this week. I don't know.
2002,
2004, I think.
2000, was it 2004?
Or 2010.
Shout out to the 2000,
It was
whatever
one
the
of those.
hell,
Auburn
champions
won 7
Auburn.
titles this week.
Oh, no, I thought it was 11.
No, it's 9 overall.
Okay.
I think there was 2 before, and then
Okay.
they claimed 7 titles that
Shout out to
previously
Auburn,
were
Why?
unclaimed.
Who's going to tell them they can't?
I know, like,
But there has to be a human component to this. And
yeah,
like
the human can enter the names into the AI.
No, I don't.
AI is pretty smart, man.
No, it's not.
I'm more impressed than I thought it
AI
would be.
can kiss my ass. I'm
My
not
son
doing
has
that.
these math problems on his homework, and I don't know how to do them. It'll be like, a train leaves a station at 20 miles an hour or whatever, and I'm like, I don't know. And it says show how to do it. If you just type the question into Google, it not only can give you the answer, it tells you, AI will tell you what the formula is, why that's the formula, how it works. I feel like we could teach the computers how to solve this college football problem.
We don't know how to
That's the
solve
human
it.
element.
We don't know how to solve the college football problem. So how can we teach something else to solve it if we don't have the answers? It can solve the math problem because we know the formulas to solve the math problem.
Yeah.
We hadn't figured out the correct way of doing the college football, the FBS college football championship. So like, why would AI be able to? I think this is good. This is good. Everybody's going to 9, having more uniformity in your schedule where everybody's expected to play 10-power conference games on your schedule. This is much better than what it has been. You take the conference champion, and then you take the at-larges, and I'm fine with that. If you don't get in, like, you just don't get in at this point.
If you do get in, though, then you got, 3 more games, 4 more games to win a title, right? Yeah. And if you do get in, that means you're playing a 16-game schedule against 14 Power 4 opponents, right? You have 2 you can not make it. The last 2 teams that won the championship didn't play an outside Power 4 opponent, non-conference.
Say that again.
The last 2 teams, the last 2 national champs, Ohio State and Michigan. This is from Chris Lowe, ESPN. Didn't play a single non-conference game against a Power 4. So they played their 9, played 3 bums, and they get there. I just wonder about the wear and tear. Like, I still do believe, and I know you'll scoff at this, the SEC is the strongest conference in the country, just physically, biggest, whatever. I think if you play 9 of those games, plus you play another big team, that's just a lot of beating up on kids. I mean, I know they're not kids, but whatever. It's a lot of beating up on people. I think it's by the time they get to that 16th game. I mean, you saw last year Notre Dame's running back was hurt when they got to those guys. You're going to be down some guys, and maybe this is where it becomes important not to have 28 5-stars, but instead get 43 stars or 4 stars.
Have some depth.
Yeah, be able to have some sort of bigger roster. The other thing is, so Alabama, there's teams that have non-conference teams that they play every single year, right? Like, Georgia plays Georgia Tech every year. Florida plays Miami and Florida State every year. And I think if those teams...
Oh, they don't play them every year. They play Florida State every year.
Miami's,
they'll take Miami
Miami's
off the
been
schedule.
in there. They're in there now.
They're in there now, but they'll kick Miami back off the schedule.
So they got Kentucky and South Carolina also have... South Carolina plays Clemson every year. Kentucky plays Louisville every year. There's some of these schools that have these matchups that they kind of have to do, right? So that kind of would preclude them, you would assume, from these other 2 games being anybody good. I saw some people wondering if this means Oklahoma gets back to playing Oklahoma State every year, if we bring back the Bedlam, or some of these matchups that, these historical matchups that we don't see anymore. Maybe this is a chance to kind of reignite those and get them on. And now the teams can't be like, look, we have our 8-game schedule. We're going to play 4 cupcakes. You got to play somebody.
Yeah, the Oklahoma State thing, I think, is more like Big 12. Like, no, we're not going to play you guys, Oklahoma and Texas. We don't want y'all getting any more shine than what you already getting. A lot of sour grapes because they left.
Yeah.
But yeah,
the fans want it.
The fans,
yeah.
Michigan fans want to play Notre Dame. Notre Dame wants no part of this right now. Fans can want what they want, and it would be great to see these things happen. To some of the rivalries that we lost, it'll be awesome to see them come back. But this isn't. I don't think this will have much of an effect on that, if at all. Yeah, it's great to see it go to 9. I'm more curious. Like, what are the 3?
I know.
Because Auburn could have 5 legit.
Yeah.
Tennessee, I think, could have 4. Georgia could have.
I was thinking
4
about this from the
also.
other side of this. Who gets to have the rivalry with Vanderbilt?
Tennessee.
Who gets to have the Mississippi State?
Tennessee can't have Vanderbilt and Kentucky because Tennessee's got that. You've got to have one of Georgia, Florida, and you've got to play Alabama. So, but who's Kentucky's rival?
So I found this list.
Okay.
Apparently, this is what was keeping this from going through.
Yeah.
Previously, because a bunch of the different school presidents, ADs, were like, we don't want these to be our 3 rivals. Yeah. And so, this has kind of been lobbied, and maybe this is partly what got solved yesterday. They had this meeting or 2 days ago. So this list suggests Alabama.
Let me guess.
Yeah.
Auburn.
Yep.
Tennessee.
Yep.
Either LSU or Ole Miss. Ole Miss?
It's LSU. But
okay.
I would wonder if the SEC is like, you know what, we'll give you Mississippi State. That's 3 blue bloods if you're Alabama. To have to play Auburn, Tennessee, and LSU every single year.
Auburn's not that good, and Tennessee could be bad next year.
Yeah.
Right. So
take that down, Jacob. So we don't want CJ to
leave it up. I won't look. Leave it up. I'm not looking.
Arkansas. Who do you think?
Arkansas has got to be. So those 4: Arkansas, Texas, Oklahoma, Texas A&M. They've got to mostly be playing one another. So I'll go Missouri for Arkansas, Big 8. I'll go Texas A&M for Arkansas, and Texas A&M, Missouri. Who? Oklahoma.
You got 1.
Well, I got 1.
Missouri.
Yes.
Ole Miss. I guess they
Really?
figure Arkansas, Mississippi. I don't know. Texas.
Really? They have a trophy with LSU.
Not anymore.
The boot. All right, go ahead. Who's next?
Auburn.
Alabama.
Yeah.
See, this is hard. Alabama, Georgia.
Yeah.
Tennessee. Vanderbilt. They are taking this Pavia versus Hugh Freeze thing to a different level.
It's historic now. Yeah,
All right.
It's got a long-term connection. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Georgia and Auburn have the longest running rivalry in the SEC.
That's got to keep going.
If not college football. And so that's why you got to have those two
You have
as
to
one
have
of the
it.
things.
Yeah.
Florida.
Georgia.
Yeah.
Tennessee. South Carolina.
South Carolina. Not Tennessee. According to this list, it's Oklahoma.
Okay. All right. Because you've got to get.
Why?
I don't understand the logic here, but
I'm
okay.
learning that Tennessee has more natural rivals than you might think.
Yeah, Tennessee's got a whole
Feels
bunch.
like you could kind of put Tennessee in a lot of these situations. Kentucky.
And so and because you can put Tennessee in a whole lot of situations, you have to when you take Tennessee away from somebody, you just got to give them a team.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys just have to play. Kentucky, Vanderbilt, Tennessee, Ole Miss?
No.
None at all? None at all. Okay, who?
It's Georgia.
What?
Mississippi State.
Okay.
South Carolina.
South Carolina doesn't have a whole lot of true rivalries in the conference,
No.
so you've got to just give them
I
something.
mean, I guess geographically, that's close to Kentucky.
You
Tennessee
pass
closer.
through Georgia and Tennessee on your
Depends
way
which
to
way
Kentucky.
you go. Where are you coming from?
All right. Hell, you might drive through Alabama also.
If you're coming from New York, no. I might come right down through. Okay, that's Kentucky. LSU.
Man, I would have said Arkansas, but I'm not going to say it. LSU, Ole Miss, Alabama, Florida. Ole Miss, Alabama, Texas A&M.
That's it. That's all 3.
Really?
Alabama, Ole Miss, Texas A&M. I
Okay.
guess that makes sense. Miss State.
Ole Miss.
Yeah.
You said that they were playing, aren't they playing,
They were playing Kentucky, yeah.
Ole Miss, Kentucky.
That's a
Texas? You just throwing
Texas
them.
A&M.
Texas A&M.
That's
okay.
just like a trash rivalry. Let's make Kentucky and Mississippi State because they don't want to make it too easy on anybody else. I guess they're like somebody's got to win one of these games. Missouri. That's another one that's kind of weird. There's no real like rivalry.
I would guess because of the connection to the Big 12 and the Big 8, it would be some combination of Oklahoma, Texas A&M, Texas, and Arkansas. So I will say
2 of those.
Texas A&M, Texas, and Oklahoma.
So Missouri is one of the teams that wins the lottery. They get Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Vandy.
So they get Vanderbilt. Okay.
I mean, like, maybe that's geographic too. Missouri and Nashville.
Listen, what it is Vanderbilt has no rivals either. Somebody's got to play Vanderbilt. So if you got 2, then hey, we can just throw Vanderbilt
Vanderbilt's
on
never
there.
had a rival in the SEC.
Tennessee.
I guess not really. Like,
I guess Vanderbilt and Kentucky.
they should make them play Alabama every year, just because who knows. That was who? That was Missouri, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, Texas.
We know Florida's in there because we had them earlier.
Florida, Texas, Missouri.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're getting down to the end here. Ole Miss,
Mississippi State.
Yep.
Arkansas.
Yep.
And Texas? I don't know.
LSU.
Okay.
The South Carolina is the one we were talking about. It's kind of a weird one.
Give me South Carolina.
All right. It's Florida.
Yeah.
Kentucky.
Makes SEC East. Got you.
Tennessee.
All SEC East teams.
Yeah.
Yeah. I follow.
I don't think
they're not going to divisions with this 9-game schedule.
I don't think there's any real beef between any of these, between South Carolina and Kentucky.
I don't think there's any. I'm not sure South Carolina's. Here's how I'll phrase it. South Carolina's biggest rival is not in conference. So, and South Carolina is not the biggest rival of anybody else in conference. So you just need some sort of familiarity with
South Carolina's biggest rival might be South Carolina. Texas.
Oklahoma, Texas A&M.
Yep.
And
give them an easier one. Give them somebody a little easier.
Mississippi State?
Arkansas.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you got two blue bloods there. Texas A&M. We mentioned they got LSU.
Yeah.
Mississippi State and Texas.
Okay.
It leaves us 2 more. Tennessee,
we've talked about. So they got South Carolina.
Yep.
They got to be playing Alabama.
Yep.
Georgia? Florida?
No.
Vanderbilt?
They got yeah, that's right.
Okay.
That's our geographical rival,
Okay.
Vanderbilt.
Yeah, that just got thrown all the way off because somebody's got to play South Carolina.
Which leaves you the poo-poo platter. Vanderbilt plays Auburn, Missouri, and Tennessee.
Okay.
So Vandy's rivals. So Auburn, Missouri, Tennessee get to play Vandy. Nobody gets to play, from what I can tell, nobody gets Vandy and Mississippi State. Missouri gets Vandy and Arkansas, which is probably like the easiest of all those teams we mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. All right, let's take a break. We got people are going to come wandering in here over the next hour. John Roser texted us that he's on the way. Rob Fisher is apparently on the way. We're going to talk some WNBA. We'll talk more about football with those guys. We got week 0 coming up. Got Music Friday, got other stuff to get to. You're watching the Jessica Benson Show here on Grind City Media.
Preseason Box to Row Coaches Bowl has come out. Jackson State sits there at number 1. This is the 3rd time in the poll's history that Jackson State has been the preseason number 1 team in the nation. And then Tennessee State being at 5, that really surprised me.
Get all of your HBCU sports and culture news by tuning in to HBCU Huddle with CJ Hurt and Mike Wallace. New episodes drop every Thursday on grindcitymedia.com, YouTube, and Spotify.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Catch us if you can at Southland Casino Hotel and win your share of up to $1.8 million in free play and prizes. Join us for drawings every Saturday in May, June, and July. Each month, over 900 winners will take home free play or drive off in a new car or motorcycle. Be there for all 6 grand finale drawings and try to catch us if you can, only at Southland Casino Hotel. Must be 21 up. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
Speaking of Adidas, are these the Harden 10s?
Yes.
Yes.
I guess so.
From what
You guys don't
speculation-
sound too excited.
Nah.
It kind of looks like when you flush the toilet in the water.
Yeah, it's like a whirlpool.
Like want to be phone positive. Yeah. Want to be phone positive.
Or artists just making some paint up and they just
Looks like phone positive material.
Yeah, or a
Yeah,
thumbprint.
like-
The Sneak Fest Show, live Tuesdays at 2 p.m. on Grind City Media on X, YouTube, and the official Grind City Media mobile app.
Scotty Scheffler ran away with the Open Championship this weekend. My God, this guy, he's not real. Have we reached the point with Scotty Scheffler where you don't have to care a thing about golf, but you still know there's a dude named Scotty Scheffler who is awesome at it?
He is solidified himself as one of the greats in the sport. At this point, probably of all time.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
What is the biggest Summer League accomplishment so far for this Grizzlies team?
Tuomas Isolo filling out his coaching staff. The Ryan Saunders hiring was essential. It was big time. You have a veteran NBA voice there.
Hey, Grizzlies fans, be sure to tune in to Grizzbeat, where the panel and I break down all things Grizzlies and take a look at the rest of the NBA as well. The show is live every Wednesday, 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Welcome back to the Jessica Benson Show here on Grind City Media. Lang Whitaker alongside CJ Hurt and Jacob. Also, they just strolled in during the commercial break. We reunited the odds couple, the Thursday crew, the TV.
Look at that.
We're
Get
here.
the lights going. Get the lights going. Single on fish.
Single on fish.
Single on Roser. Yeah.
Actually, when I walked in this morning, somebody in the chat mentioned this. They were like, does Grind City Media have new lighting? I walked in this morning at like 7:20 something, and it was like a disco in here.
Okay, they started it. Well, I don't know about the disco, but
Every light was flashing red, and blue, and green, and like it was crazy.
Well, we need that like going all the time. Yeah.
I said, well, they were like, you might have to use Gary Parrish's studio, and I said, no, let's do
Yeah,
it.
let's do it. Club
Let's do it.
GCM.
Yeah, let's do it with the light. It's Friday. Let's get it cracking in here. But then they came up and just hit some sort of button. So now we have lights, but they're not like
I feel like that's how the lights became like kind of a disaster a little bit, was from people just hitting buttons over there.
Yeah.
And that's how they kind of
It was,
got like.
it was the guy,
we don't know what
Michael
buttons.
says.
Yeah. So they're just hitting buttons.
No, it was Michael who from over there.
Okay, yeah,
who
yeah,
knows what
yeah.
he's doing, I think.
Yeah, he's
But
up on game.
I don't know. None of us really know. All right, you guys, we spent all day yesterday talking about college football, the weekend coming up, sports gambling, all that stuff. And then after our show on the odds couple yesterday, we learned that the SEC is going to 9 games, and you got to play a Power 4 opponent for your 10th game. How does this change the landscape of college football, or does it? Somebody.
I mean, I think it gets us one step further. So they play 12. You
Yeah,
play 12.
still play 12. You'll
You're
have
playing
2,
9
like-
conference. Now, one of your out of conference absolutely has to be the Power 4. Now, schools like Florida, and Georgia, South Carolina, like they're set with Clemson, Georgia Tech, Florida State. So they're
Kentucky, they got Louisville.
Kentucky has Louisville, yeah. So you've got some of those schools that, well, I said Arkansas. That Texas A&M's been in the same conference now, and Texas they play. Texas is now in the conference too. But I think, those other teams, some of those other teams didn't have to, and now they're going to have to do this too. I think it just gets us closer to the inevitability where the Big Ten and the SEC are the AFC and the NFC. That's where we're heading. Yeah.
I think a couple of things as far as college football is concerned. For the SEC, so you're adding 8 more losses.
Yeah.
So are we ready as football fans for the possibility of 9-3 being the standard as opposed to 11-1 or 12-0. I mean, are we okay with 9-3 being the top now? And is the playoff okay with 9-3 being a standard set in the SEC as well?
I think there's no coincidence that the SEC was against this, right? And like Greg Sankey at Media Day, what was it, a month ago? Was talking about, no, we're not going to switch. We're good. The coaches are good. The college football playoff came out earlier this week and was like, we're going to use strength of schedule now as one of the metrics that's going to get evaluated into this. And a day later, the SEC is like, we're going to add this extra game.
Yeah.
Like, so I think allegedly the playoff's going to be okay with it. I just don't like, and CJ was saying earlier, like this gives you another data point to look at these teams and be like, who's good, who's bad. I just don't really trust the college football playoff committee to use that data in a responsible way.
I think as far as fans are concerned, it's about damn time.
Yeah.
I mean, the prices on these tickets to go to these games has gotten outrageous.
Well,
absolutely outrageous.
I think that's even part of it. You have to pay these kids now a lot more money. Yeah. You have to pay these kids. You need maybe these extra games to where you can charge a higher ticket price now.
But you would think not just tickets. Like this is the other thing I told CJ. Like, so you always follow the money, right? That announcement came out, and you would think the SEC is going to get more money now from their TV contracts, right? Like they're going to turn around to ESPN, ABC, be like, look, there's extra inventory. Let's renegotiate this contract. There's been no talk of that. I saw someone say that it's one of these TV reporters, media journalists, say you could probably get it would work out to where each team would probably get about $5 million more off of a TV contract renegotiation, something like that. So if you're a school, that's a couple players you get out of that, but then on top of that, I guess every other year you're going to have a home game out of this, so you get more ticket money, all that stuff too. So I don't know. I'm into it.
I'm all for it.
Yeah, me too.
And I can't wait for the complaints of teams that have 4 home games as opposed to the teams that had 5 home games.
Well, it's also making it even more and more of a pro sport because now you're talking with the playoff and they're going to expand the playoff eventually. Like that's just going to happen. Like, dude, this is like these kids are playing like an NFL season now at this point.
Well, yeah,
like that's what they're doing.
When do we go to 13 games?
Right.
If you make it to the championship game, it's 16 games.
It's 16.
And 14 of those would be against Power 4 opponents.
Quick correction, add to that, Lane. If you're playing in your conference championship, that's 17.
Yeah.
So, it
full
is.
NFL schedule.
It is.
Which they're talking about if they expand this playoff to as big as they want to, they would do away with conference championships, which I hate. That's a different argument for a different day. I love conference championships games. But, I think you're just more and more, you're putting a ton on these kids. But I guess, dude, is Jeremiah Smith a kid when they're paying him $4 million?
Yeah.
Is Caleb Downs a kid when he's getting,
you can both
$2 million bucks from Ohio State?
Jeremiah Smith was 17 all of last year. I don't know if you guys know that.
That was Ryan Williams.
Oh, my fault. I apologize.
Ryan
That's
Williams.
the one that
Who,
was
by the way,
17
watch the video. Gets bitches.
Apparently not a
That's
great
what the
boyfriend.
video says. Yeah.
There's some questions about his boyfriend.
Yeah, his boy. Apparently not a great boyfriend, Ryan Williams.
I don't know. Allegedly. So talked about that. I saw this. Did you guys see this yesterday on Twitter? I saw this tattoo. Totally changing gears here. A Pacers fan.
Yeah, I did see this.
Went to get a tattoo to commemorate the Pacers making the NBA Finals last year. Mm-hmm. Got a couple of Pacer legends tattooed on his hands.
That is not Reggie Miller.
That
looks like one of the Mars Attacks aliens. Jacob, find what the Mars Attacks alien is.
I thought he kind of looks like Pinhead from the horror movies.
Or a Simpsons character.
Well,
Someone in the Simpsons. He's got like the big eyes like the Simpsons.
I retweeted it and said, did Reggie Miller do these tattoos? Like, neither of them looked like they were.
No.
I mean, I think probably it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be kind of cartoonish, right? Like, that's the aesthetic of it. But the Reggie Miller one is like, it's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It doesn't look good. And I just think sports tattoos can be regrettable.
I was going to ask you guys, what pro athlete would you get tattooed on your body?
Oh, easy. Desmond Howard, Heisman pose, cross the back. I want the arm to be on the back of my arm So I have to strike the pose for it to
That's a
really
good
work.
one.
Like,
but
give
when
it
you're
to-
not striking the pose, it'll look like Desmond Howard.
It just kind of has his arm.
Got vaccinated
I guess
yesterday.
I'll rethink about that. But Desmond Howard, absolutely.
Dude, if we make the NBA Finals, Devin Walker 100% is doing that, right?
What?
Like he's absolutely
On
getting
his-
like
on his
a.
hands?
He's actually getting a Jaren Jackson tattoo somewhere, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
But aren't they? Oh, wait. Aren't they cool? Like, can you get a tattoo of your friend if your friend is still alive?
That may be a little too much.
I've got a cousin who lost a buddy when they were kids, swimming in like a river or something like that. Undercurrent got him, took him away. So he's got his dead friend's tattoo on him, and I think you can get a picture of your dead friend.
So your friend has to
tattoo.
die
Yeah, you
before
can do that. But if they're alive,
They're
well,
alive. That's just
you
weird
can't-
now.
You can't
It's
have
just weird.
You can't have a tattoo
Look
of
at
your
it.
friend on there. It does look like that, Rosa. Good call.
Yeah. Great movie, Mars Attacks.
Would you get one, Rosa?
I would not. I don't have a tattoo. I
don't either.
Barry Bonds.
Oh.
Which is interesting because the needle thing.
Giant head,
but, you
like
know,
a giant big head Barry Bonds or small head?
It would have to be his swing. One of his swing, his little home run swing.
How about him getting thrown out at home plate?
Shut up.
By the Atlanta Braves. Or not throwing out Andy Vance like.
If you were a Ken Griffey Jr. fan, Ken Griffey Jr. would be a good one.
awesome.
Griffey's swing was
With the hat, the backwards hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Fish? Anybody?
Get Bill Cartwright shooting a free throw. That form.
No chance I ever would. But if I had to.
Pujols? Mark McGuire.
No chance.
Bob Tewksbury.
I don't know.
Kent Tekulve.
I mean, my favorite player, Shohei, might get a Shohei thing, and then with
Tom Pagnozzi.
You know, with written in Japanese.
Oh, okay.
You know, so like
'Cause-
the old
'cause
days.
Japanese
when people put the
tattoos
Japanese
are- yeah.
tattoo, yeah.
What are you gonna get written in
I'll
Japanese?
put it on my. It'll be a tramp stamp. It'll be nice.
What are you gonna get? You should get. I'll take the over in
I'll
Japanese.
take the over.
Yeah, something like
You
that.
take the over.
I don't know. My favorite athlete of all time was Deion Sanders when I was a kid, and like, I don't know what kind of Deion tattoo you could get.
It's got to be him with the bandana, the do rag on, and just the top part of the shoulder pads.
I would think
doesn't
it might be the post. I used to have the poster in my room of Deion with the do rag, the shoulder pads, and he has a bat, and he's got his arms around the
Oh, that's
baseball
a good
bat,
one.
and he's like, I can't remember what the tagline. It was some Nike poster. I used to have that, but that I wouldn't want a giant. I don't have a tattoo.
Can I change my tattoo? I don't want it on my back.
Okay.
I want Desmond Howard striking the pose
On
on
my
this
neck.
side of my neck, and then I want Charles Woodson with the rose in the mouth over here on that side. That's how I would do it.
Have you ever met either one of them?
No. I saw Jalen Rose. Remember a couple years ago, they came through. ESPN did for that Grizzlies game.
Yeah.
They were highlighting the Grizzlies. I saw Jalen Rose right as the elevators were closing, and I froze and just stared at him.
So you would fanboy?
Oh, easily.
Yeah, I get it.
Easily, immediately for one of those. Yes.
Yeah. The childhood ones are the ones like, it's you fanboy out. Yeah.
Is it weird to get a tattoo of your team when they lost the finals? Like the Pacers lost. The
That's why
championship.
that's why I said at the beginning, the sports tattoos can be very regrettable.
Yeah.
And you
Or
know,
when your
so
player-
like next year they win the championship, and it's like, well,
or Halliburton leaves in free agency.
Or Halliburton leaves in free agency.
Yeah,
right.
that's the word. Or gets traded or something.
You guys can always get the tattoo covered.
Not those. Those are like
You can get
huge.
them removed. There's a place in Laurelwood that does it.
Does it?
It's weird. There's like gym, nice restaurant, great shopping,
Tattoo removal.
jewelry store, medical center, tattoo removal.
How good? They can't be that good.
I don't know. I've never had to go.
All right.
I've never had to go to one.
All right. We're gonna take one more break. We'll be back in a second. You're watching Jessica Benson Show here on Grind City Media.
The boy is mine.
You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item, whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Speaking of Adidas, are these the Harden 10s?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I guess so.
From what
You guys don't
speculation-
sound too excited.
Nah.
It kind of looks like when you flush the toilet in the water.
Yeah, it's like a whirlpool.
I want to be phone positive. Yeah. Want to be phone positive.
Or artists just making some paint up and they just
Looks like phone positive material.
Yeah, or a
Yeah,
thumbprint.
like-
The Sneak Fest Show, live Tuesdays at 2 p.m. on Grind City Media on X, YouTube, and the official Grind City Media mobile app.
Scotty Scheffler ran away with the Open Championship this weekend. My God, this guy, he's not real. Have we reached the point with Scotty Scheffler where you don't have to care a thing about golf, but you still know there's a dude named Scotty Scheffler who is awesome at it?
He is solidified himself as one of the greats in the sport. At this point, probably of all time.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Let's check the over-under totals. Alabama, Georgia, and Texas all at 9.5. LSU, Ole Miss, Tennessee at 8.5.
I love Ole Miss over the 8.5.
I think Ole Miss can win 9.
But Ole Miss, they're gonna, Ole Miss, they're gonna lose to Arkansas week
But they
3.
could go 9-3. Like Ole Miss winning 10 games
They always
is
pull
always
some
like
crap like that.
Ole
you
Miss
know?
winning 10 can seem a bit of a stretch, but they can win 9.
They're gonna lose at Kentucky week 2.
The Odds Couple, live at 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Preseason Box to Row Coaches Poll has come out. Jackson State sits there at number 1. This is the 3rd time in the poll's history that Jackson State has been the preseason number 1 team in the nation. And then Tennessee State being at 5, that really surprised me.
Get all of your HBCU sports and culture news by tuning in to HBCU Huddle with CJ Hurt and Mike Wallace. New episodes drop every Thursday on grindcitymedia.com, YouTube, and Spotify.
Welcome back to the Odds Couple here on Grind City Media. It's Friday. It's a special Friday edition of the Odds Couple, branded as the Jessica Benson Show, but we all want to get together and talk. I'm Lane Whitaker. He's John Roser. He's Rob Fisher. He's CJ Hurt. Stop Cotty's over there. We talked about the tattoos. We talked about all this other stuff. All this is being brought to us now all the time. And ESPN has launched their new streaming service.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Has anyone signed up for this?
No.
No, and I'm wondering what's different.
I don't know.
I don't have to right now.
CJ, do you have to, CJ?
No, I think this
CJ streams.
I do stream, and now I think that I am going to maybe do this and get rid of Hulu because I only have Hulu TV for the live sports that ESPN gives, but I have to keep it for the Fox Sports stuff also.
Yeah.
So maybe not. But when I was just streaming and I didn't have Hulu TV because I couldn't afford it. Something like this would have piqued my curiosity and I would have bought it. It's for people who have the Netflixes and the Amazon Primes and the HBO Maxes, and people who have cut that cable cord but want to continue to watch sports. This gives them a way to go about doing that.
I'm so confused by all this stuff. Like, I don't know how to. I have cable.
And I have cable, and I'm keeping cable because of that reason.
Yeah, me too.
Dude, I miss cable. I mean, I have YouTube TV. Is that cable? That's not cable.
No,
that's
not
streaming.
cable.
Yeah.
But it counts, right? You have the cable
Yeah.
channels, don't you? Hulu TV is.
No, it doesn't count.
It doesn't.
I mean, it's
No.
all streaming. It's not like I can't click channel 472 and it takes me to something.
Cable
like,
has cable is like Xfinity or Cox or
But
whatever.
it does the
Direct
same.
TV.
It serves the same. It serves the same purpose. They do the same thing.
They do.
We have the same channels y'all have. It's just our provider is a streaming service.
I should just. I mean, because I don't know if I'm going to buy Sunday ticket yet. I honestly, like, I don't. I'm honest. I'm not kidding. I probably won't because we have so many freaking
You don't want to see fifth string wide receivers?
We have so many Sunday games this year.
Yeah,
we have so many Sunday games. I'm like, why am I going to? And Sunday tickets like almost $500 now. Like,
just watch it on Red Zone.
I'll probably just buy Red Zone.
That's what I've done with the Falcons for years now.
So, but the ESPN streaming thing, like, there's nothing yet that makes me that they have that says, okay, I got to pay I need to get rid of YouTube TV and get that because there's still stuff I watch on YouTube TV. So I pay YouTube TV and I have HBO Max with it. I pay $110 a month for that.
Do you have to get the this ESPN thing?
I don't know why I have to get it. I mean, the only reason I would get it now is for wrestling.
They have,
but I don't watch enough wrestling.
So Jacob in my ear said that with this ESPN thing now you get the live channels. So you get ESPN. Like on your thing, do you get ESPN the channel or do you just get the ESPN games and shows?
I get ESPN the channel. I get ESPN, ESPN2, ESPNU. I get all of that.
Yeah. Jacob says that the views don't count towards the Nielsen ratings, and I guess that would be the difference in the traditional cable and the streaming option. But we get the same Hulu TV, YouTube TV. We get the same channels that you guys get with cable.
Yeah, I just like. So I am going to get Peacock again.
You've always liked the cock.
Yeah. Never mind. I'm not saying it. But I'm getting that just because, you need that for NBA games.
You know what the benefit
And Peacock's not expensive, and I get every Law and Order SVU and every Dateline episode.
What about
Prime?
I'm cool
with
you
that.
have Prime.
Yeah, we do have Prime.
NBA's on that, too.
Yeah, we do have Prime. We do have Prime, have Netflix. So I think like that's just kind of where I'm going to stop for now.
So to me, the benefit of cable is, though, like if you have Prime, YouTube TV, Hulu, all this stuff, it's not easy to like switch between the things. Like when I'm watching.
No, it sucks.
Yeah, it takes about a minute. It
sucks.
You got to hit the home button on your TV, on your Roku. Then you got to choose a new app.
Between what?
Like Hulu and YouTube TV. Is it
so,
easy?
Yes, for me it is.
When you go into Hulu, you have to go to the home screen. You have to click the game.
I go to Hulu. I go to Hulu, and let's say it's college football is hot and heavy,
all right,
and it's Georgia versus South Carolina on one of these networks, ESPN. Boom, I put it on there, and then
hold on. Let's say on another channel on Prime, the 49ers are playing the.
But that wouldn't be
Commanders.
That wouldn't be the case.
It's a special
on a Saturday.
game. Special Saturday game.
Well then I'd have to exit out and then go to that app. But just watching stuff on there, I can have 5 or 6 games underneath.
I'm saying when you go from one app to the other.
Going from one to the other is
that's where like I'll just use cable and just hit last channel.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's the best.
That's one of the most. I mean, sometimes there are things in the past that were better, like
where are you going with this?
No. I think there are things that are true, like our parents' music was better than our music.
Come on.
Like it was.
What's our music? Just out of curiosity, Rosa.
Yeah.
I mean, what did I grow up with? Like Pearl Jam, Nirvana, Notorious B.I.G., Tupac,
what was your parents'
like all that. My parents, it was like freaking Allman Brothers, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, like Smokey Robinson, like, the Big Chill soundtrack, which is awesome, by the way.
Marvin Gaye.
Yeah. I think that was better than ours. I think that was better music. Now I totally lost my train of thought because y'all distracted me.
Cable was better back then.
Yeah, the last button is.
But I have that button on my Hulu.
But you don't have it to go from Hulu to Prime.
Yeah, but I never need to go from Hulu to Prime.
But you might, as this continues to go the way it is, and you've got.
What if there's an NBA
sports on
game
this,
on
sports
Prime?
on this? You're gonna have to.
What if the Grizzlies are on Prime?
Dude, I literally have to do
the
this.
Grizzlies. What do you
No,
mean?
I have to do this during Grizzly season. The Grizzlies, Fish, if y'all are on the road, what I have to do is I have the Grizzlies on the television, on the main television, and then I pull up YouTube TV on my laptop if I want to have another game on. So when y'all are on commercial, boom, I look down at another. I can't just hit the last button during the commercial break. Yeah. I've got to waste more energy and electricity.
Yeah.
With my laptop.
And we have the last button because we are cable people. Shout out cable.
I respect it.
Someone said, Rosa, that you're a boomer.
I'm not a boomer. I'm not. It's just like,
So
it's
you look like
okay to admit when
you
your
look like a
parents
big
had
fan of
better
Sheryl
stuff.
Crow.
I look like a big fan of Sheryl Crow. I did see Sheryl Crow live at the Garden.
There you go.
I did. Put on a nice show.
You want to really be a boomer? You know what's great on HBO Max? This Billy Joel documentary.
Oh.
Not really a Billy Joel fan, but it's 4 hours long.
We strictly do 80s Joel only, sir.
Yeah. It's pretty amazing, though. All right. College football week 0 is here.
Yeah.
Are we excited about any of these games?
Yes.
Yeah, Kansas State, Iowa State. I mean, it's cool. 'Cause you get a conference matchup right off the bat. I still have no idea why the F it's in Ireland. Like, I don't understand why when Notre Dame played over there, it's like, oh, okay, yeah. This
Wasn't
makes
last year
sense.
Notre Dame, Georgia Tech?
Yeah, it was Florida State, Georgia
That's
Tech.
right, yeah.
Again, makes no sense at all.
Georgia Tech used to have an Irish coach, George O'Leary.
Yeah, they did have George O'Leary. Yeah. Yeah, maybe they did that to shame him. Like,
I think there are 3 games out of the 5 that I'm interested in. Obviously, Iowa State and Kansas State, 2 ranked opponents. That's great, and it's a great way to start the day. I'm interested in the UNLV game with Dan Mullen having his first game at UNLV. Is he going to be
against
able
a
to run it
crappy
up
team?
against a crappy team? And then the third one, Hawaii-Stanford, just because it ends the day, and
But
Hawaii's favored in this game against Stanford, so I find that interesting.
Yeah, it's at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's going to end our day? Yeah.
It's like a noon
Yeah.
game.
Yeah,
We're betting on Hawaii, aren't we?
Yeah.
The Fighting Timmy Changs.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I think so.
Christian McCaffrey ain't walking through that door.
No.
But Hawaii's
Andrew
been-
Luck. Well, Andrew Luck's their GM now.
Yeah.
And Frank Reich's their coach.
Dennis Green not walking through that door.
Dennis Green's not walking through that door.
Hawaii's been so disappointing for like 6 years now, since Colt Brennan was there. Like, they haven't.
Do theory, Lang.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, you could say the same about Stanford, too.
You could.
they were pretty bad, too.
Yeah.
Shout out, Brevin.
CJ, did you watch some WNBA last night?
Before we get to the W, the game is in Dublin, Farmageddon, Kansas State, Iowa State.
Oh, you got the flag thing?
So, yeah, the fine people of Dublin have decided, hey, we're going to put these university flags up to let everybody know we're rocking with American football. So they Googled Iowa State flag, and they've got an Iowa State University flag. Then they Googled Kansas State flag, and it's just the state flag of Kansas that's hanging up outside of a bunch of these bars in Dublin. And so it is really, really funny to see them try and embrace American football. It's going to be great to see them go out there and compete. We talked about it all on Odds Couple, broke it down, gave you expert analysis and
details.
picks. We're not going to do that here, but you can go to the Odds Couple and watch it.
I saw a Kansas State fan tweeted a picture, like he went to a bar and got a Guinness.
Yeah.
And they put some sort of, I don't know, they put like a filter on the top and they can make designs in the foam. And they had like the Kansas State Wildcat foam.
Oh, nice.
On top of the Guinness.
That's cool.
That's kind of cool.
That's cool.
Drink 12 of those things and go sleep for 2 days. But yeah.
Oh, damn, right?
But you'll have great iron.
Before we get to the W, did you see the Malik Beasley news?
Yeah, we were actually talking about it right before we went on the air. We didn't talk about it on the show. So Malik Beasley's been cleared from the federal investigation into gambling, which is relevant to us as odds couplers.
Yeah.
He got cleared from the federal investigation into gambling. But I thought, like I was saying this, like part of that whole thing was he owed all these people money, right? Like remember, like he was getting sued for not paying rent and all this other stuff. I don't remember the details, but it's something like that. So being clear to the gambling part's great. Do we not care about the other part?
Well, he's got a contract that he might get now,
Well,
so he
he
can pay all
apparently
that
had a-
off.
he
Can
had
we
a-
sign him?
No.
That's
Well,
the
not
first
a-
thing that went through my head. I was like, can we get him cheap? Can we get him?
There was the thing about the amount. He was supposedly going to get a 3-year, $48 million deal
from the Pistons.
From the Pistons. After having a great season, made the most 3-pointers in the NBA last year. Now that he is off that, they went and signed Karis LeVert to the mid-level once he was kind of out of the picture.
No, they gave it to Duncan Robinson.
Well, as a result of Detroit signing Karis LeVert to the full mid-level, the maximum Beasley can re-sign with the Pistons is for $7.2 million.
Yeah.
There's teams that have an exception more than that could sign him. The Bulls, the Pacers, the Pelicans, the Kings, and the Wizards, and the Nets. The Nets have over $20 million.
I thought we got all these exceptions. Don't we have exceptions and stuff?
Hey, we use our exceptions.
It'd be nice to have
I know. An exception.
Yeah.
we need more exceptions. We need
Come
more
on.
exceptions.
We need to acquire more exceptions.
Wasn't that a Christopher Nolan movie?
Well, I know we had a trade exception.
I think so.
Our Zaire trade exception. So we lose. Oh, I can't remember. I asked Keith Smith about it. We lost.
Yeah, some of the exceptions.
We lost our trade. The Zaire one was going to expire anyway.
Yeah, some of them
we've
run out.
already lost our Marcus Smart one, which wouldn't expire till next year. We've already lost it because of the deals we signed, like Ty Jerome and Jaron to.
Okay.
Like our trade exception goes away with that. So, it's all confusing.
There was a game between the Bucks and the Blazers. There was an unusually heavy interest on Beasley's stats beginning around January 2024, especially that he would finish under the rebound numbers in some of these games. That dude's shooting all those three-pointers. Like, he's not going to get a lot of rebounds, if he's making them especially, right?
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
Yeah. All right, well, good luck to him.
Let's talk W. There were some big games last night. The Aces look good. Chicago Sky looked good.
They won. I'm not going to say the Chicago Sky looked good, but
for them, that's a big deal.
That duo, they knocked off the Liberty. Liberty are going the wrong direction. You had Cardoso and you had Angel Reese both going for 20-point double-double. So Angel Reese, 21 points and 10 rebounds, 9 of them defensive. They weren't me-bounds. And Cardoso had 22 points and 15 rebounds in their win over the Liberty, who I just said are going the wrong way. The big thing that came out yesterday before the games was that WNBA attendance has already set the record. This is the most attended WNBA season ever, passing the record that was set in 2002. It's 2.5 weeks left in the season. They already broke that record. They have less teams than they did than 2002, 13 compared to 16, and they did it in less games, 226 compared to 256. It's some highlights from the attendance in WNBA games. You've got the sellouts in Boston with the Fever. You got the sellout in Canada. 15,000 people showed up to see the Dream and the Storm play. The Valkyries started the year off selling over 10,000 season tickets, and I do believe every single home game that they've had as an expansion team has been a sellout. The Fever, though, lead the league in attendance, and they're leading the league in attendance. And Caitlin Clark has only played 13 total games. So we've had these conversations, and talking heads have talked about the Caitlin Clark effect and talked about bickered back and forth unnecessarily and downright toxically so about who's better for the game, Caitlin or Angel. Angel has missed some time as well, and when she hasn't missed time, she's on a team that's already eliminated from playoff contention, and they've been bad for the entirety of the season. Yeah. So it's not just Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese carrying this thing. No, there's a genuine swell of interest in the WNBA right now, and it's great to see these women be recognized. There's interest in Paige Beckers and the Dallas Wings, even though they're bad. There's interest in the Liberty. They look like they're packing the house every single night. There's interest in the Lynx. The Dream are playing real well right now as well. There's an overall interest. Now, sure, Clark, Reese, that class may have been a catalyst for that interest, but it's great to see that the league continues to grow in this sort of a way. From last night, though, you brought it up, Lane. Aces, 9th straight win, knocking off the Mercury. We talked about it, Jessica and I did on this show about 3 weeks ago maybe. Like, okay, the Aces, they've won 2 straight. You got Asia Wilson. They should be, they're turning a corner. And then they went out there and got beat 111-58 by the Lynx. And I was like, oh no, I'm never hopping on this Aces bandwagon again. I'm done. Well, now I apologize. I was wrong. The Aces have won 9 straight. The Aces have knocked off 7 playoff teams in that 9-game win streak. Asia Wilson has had a streak that was snapped last night in their win over the Mercury, where she ended up with only 19-13. She had 3 straight 30-point performances before that. This Aces team looks like they're very, 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 very competent and possibly like WNBA Finals type contenders. When you look back at the July 10th, they lost to the Washington Mystics. They moved to 2 games under 500. They were 9-11 on July 10th. Since then, they've gone 14-3, and now they are second in the WNBA standings if you take a look at the standings. Like that's just impressive what they've been able to do and how they've been able to turn everything around. Becky Hammond has done a tremendous job. Alyssa Smith has been a great addition to this team. Chelsea Gray seems like she has found herself as well. And looking at their schedule, they get the Sparks, and then they play the Sky. 4 of those games, their last 9, are against those types of teams right there. They're probably going to be able to hold on to one of the top 3 seeds as the Liberty and the Mercury. The Mercury, who since, let me find it here, since July 16th, the Mercury are 6-8 against the likes of the Liberty, the Dream, the Lynx, and the Aces. Those are 4 of the top 5 teams in the W. The Mercury are looking like they're struggling against them. So the Aces will probably have one of the top 3, maybe top 4 if things don't go their way. Top 4 spots in the playoffs. 8 teams get in. You want that home court. The Aces will have it last night. Also, the Dream knocked off the Lynx, giving the Lynx their first consecutive loss of the season. That Dream team is near and dear to my heart because I love Naz Hillman. She played at Michigan, and Naz is having a most improved player type of season right now. She is already surpassed her season best totals. In points, 297 right now. Her season best was 229. Rebounds, season best 212. Her previous best was 193. Assists, this season 79. Her previous best was 52. Field goals made 107 right now. Previous best 90. Here's the thing though. She only attempted 6 3-pointers her previous 6 seasons. She's made 39 already this year. She's shown an ability to step out behind the arc and stretch the court. The Dream's top 10 3-person lineups on the court. She's in all of them. All of them. Every single one of them. They made the decision to move her into the starting lineup because BG was injured, and they are 8-2 with her in the starting lineup. She has a case for some to be 6th person of the year, and I can understand that. To me, she's a starter, so I wouldn't do it, but she spent most of the season playing coming off the bench, so she could absolutely win most improved and 6th person of the year in the W, and that's incredible. So you throw them into the mix as well. This has just been a really, really fun WNBA season.
We should have just started with that.
With what?
The whole show. Just let
me. So no, I wanted to
filibuster on the W.
No, I wanted to ask you about the Aces actually. So like they struggled like a bunch this year. They've been like up and down.
Into July, they had a losing record. Into July.
So what was it? They just lose people? Like Kelsey Plum's gone.
Well, Kelsey Plum's gone. You lose
both your assistant coaches.
Lose both of your assistant coaches. So that part of the reason why the Valkyrie are playing as well as they're playing as an expansion team is because they took the assistant. Well, one of the assistant coaches from the Aces is now the Valkyries head coach. So you lose both of them. You lose
Tyler Marsh went to Chicago to be the head coach.
Arca Hamby, you lose her as well. And so it's this thing where you're expecting Jewel Lloyd to come in and give you a whole lot. Chelsea Gray's coming back from an injury. You're expecting her to give you a lot. The Aces were light in the front court. And so they were a smaller team. They went out and made a big trade to get Smith to come through from the wings. And it took them a while to gel and to figure everything out. But it sure as hell looks like they figured it all out. And throughout it all, A'ja Wilson has been incredible.
She is by far the best player in the league, isn't she?
Best player in the women's game right
She's just
now
kind
is
of boring.
A'ja Wilson.
She's a big. It's like Tim Duncan, right?
Yeah.
Going to work. Just the best player, the best player in the. I don't know if I'm not saying she's the most valuable player of 2025. Although her team is playing real well now. At one point it was, A'ja Wilson's playing well, but they keep losing, so we can't, put her in the MVP conversation with Nafisha Collier and AT out there with the Mercury. Well, now her team is winning, and her team is ahead of the Mercury, and she's a large part of the reason why. Now I don't think it's ridiculous for us to say, okay, A'ja Wilson is the MVP and have a real conversation about Nafisha Collier, A'ja Wilson, and Alyssa Thomas, right? Like that's how good she's been all year, and now the team success is there as well. If I had to vote for MVP right now, it would be hard because Nafisha Collier has missed so many games here recently, and she should be back before the end of the month. But here recently, she's missed so many games and allowed for, I think, AT to overtake her, and I honestly think A'ja to overtake her as well. If I had a vote right now, I'd go Asia, AT, Collier. Now, that could all change tomorrow, right? But as of right now, those three would be my MVPs.
Okay.
A couple of years ago, like 10 years ago.
Clicking at the right time, the Aces.
When I was working
Very much so.
working for NBA TV, I went to Iowa to do a story about the Iowa Energy and like what it's like to be an assistant coach in the G League. And their bottom rung assistant coach guy was Tyler Marsh, who's now the head coach of the Chicago Sky.
That's cool.
Worked his way up.
You never know.
It's kind of cool to watch. Been watching him because he was the assistant coach. Him and Natalie, what's her name, the Valkyries coach, Nikase or something like that.
Yeah.
The two assistant coaches from the Aces got plucked away and went. One's the Valkyrie, one's Chicago Sky. So, anyway, we're gonna come back. We're gonna take a break. We'll come back. We're gonna talk Music Friday.
Uh-oh.
Our parents' music used to be better than ours. We're going to talk about that. You're watching the Jessica Benson show.
Before we do the music,
we got a field trip.
We're going to take you to an escape room.
Are we going to watch that first, or
yeah, we're going to watch that first.
All right, here's a trip. CJ and Jessica.
When we come back from the break, we'll watch it.
Whatever. We'll be back.
We'll be back. Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Shinedown. Dance Kid Dance Tour. Live in Memphis. FedEx Forum, Saturday, August 30th. With special guests, Bush and Morgan Wade. Get tickets now at livenation.com. Shinedown, live in concert. For more, visit shinedown.com.
When were you fine being a role player?
I always think of myself as a star player because I'm doing stuff that guys don't want to do. I'm making winning plays. The whole goal of this game is to win basketball games. I think of Alex Caruso, he's a star player to me. Drew Holiday is a star player to me.
Yes, indeed.
TA is a star player to me. You know
First
what I mean?
team.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Get to the main event. And you hear the crowd. There's some rumblings in the crowd.
Here we go.
They say, "We want truth."
I love how John Cena said when they were chanting, "We want truth." You can't handle the truth.
There you go.
I loved it.
He takes the knee off, boom. Takes the mask off, boom. And it's our freaking truth. God, man, he cost John Cena the match.
Tune in to Grind City Wrestling weekly on the Grind City Media app and on the Grind City Media YouTube channel.
It's a massive weapon to have you pressuring the ball that far up. It wrecks offenses.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't want to do it. I think that's the main thing. Like, who wants to pick up full court the whole game? And on the opposite end, who wants someone picking them up full court the whole game?
It's annoying.
So it's annoying, so I feel like that's why I like doing it, because it's like, I wouldn't want someone to do it to me the whole game. It just shows how well-conditioned they are, too, because, like, damn, this dude will not stop.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
What is the biggest Summer League accomplishment so far for this Grizzlies team?
Tuomas Isalo filling out his coaching staff. The Ryan Saunders hiring was essential. It was big time. You have a veteran NBA voice there.
Hey, Grizzlies fans, be sure to tune in to Grizzbeat, where the panel and I break down all things Grizzlies and take a look at the rest of the NBA as well. The show is live every Wednesday, 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
What's up, everybody? We are back for another edition of off-season field trips with Jess and CJ, and today we are at Memphis Escape Rooms.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're doing the Jurassic Room, and listen, I got trepidations about large dinosaurs, so I'm already a little nervous going in there. Oh.
Let's go.
All right, this kiosk is a great place to start. We're looking at food.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll push the button.
Would you like to push the button?
No. Let's get it going.
Complete both orientation tasks to earn your credentials for entrance into the Jurassic Project Laboratory.
1, 2.
Here's 3.
3.
Incorrect dinosaur identification sequence.
A-Town, stop.
Ah!
Where's 5?
It must be that one.
And then is that one over there? There we go. We got it. Ball game. We in there.
Incorrect.
Oh my God! We're fighting for our lives in this damn room right now. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Jessica, you started off, or do I start it off?
You started off.
All right, boom. Big step. Stay.
Don't.
Nobody move. Jessica, get your foot up, please.
Thank you.
No.
Okay.
Look how much time we've spent. Put it on the clock. We've been in here 13 minutes already.
Thank you, God. Oh.
Yeah!
Thank you, God. It only took 13 effing minutes. So find the bones of a Parasaurolophus.
Just say dinosaur, Jessica. Stop embarrassing yourself. My 5-year-old nephew can say that word.
It's Parasaurolophus. 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 Parasaurolophus.
There it is. And I tell you what, one thing I can find is a bone. I always find the bone, baby.
Cause you got that dog in you.
Oh, we can pick them up. There we go. That one didn't take forever. It would have. Because again, we're idiots. So you want me to? Oh look. Hey, that's my hand.
Oh.
Oh, how many hands have been in here?
So many.
You guys have a clue.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
okay, that was the problem.
Let's go.
18.
Hey.
Hey, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Oh, great. Here we go. I knew something bad was going to happen.
Something wrong.
Those sirens mean that something has gone wrong. Very wrong.
Velociraptors?
I'll try to make it back to help you, but I may not be able to.
Did she get eaten? They killed her? No, Rachel!
That's a lot of blood from Rachel.
Okay, all right.
Run! 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 Oh, God. Oh. Oh, thank God. Whoa! This is cool.
Oh, we got more?
I have a feeling that's a pattern that we need to know. That was exciting. Okay. Yeah. I got a pattern.
Oh, there's patterns down here.
Okay, cool. Let's go. Perhaps you will understand it.
All right.
Oh,
so
wise
we got
one.
that
Yep.
with a squiggly.
This. Beautiful.
What you got? Oh.
Yes! Oh my God. Ah!
It's more?
We've got so many lanyards.
Sweet baby black Jesus.
CJ! Here! Jess, quick!
Oh my God! I don't want to be in a
Get out! Push!
We survived the Jurassic Project, which is not Jurassic Park and not Jurassic World, but the Jurassic Project. And we did it with 1 minute, 6 seconds, and 84 hundredths of a second to spare.
Yeah, that was intense. It was terrifying, and we didn't kill each other. It was touch and go there for a moment.
We did this at the end of a work week, and I'm on the last nerve.
Yes, very much so. But we did it. We made it. Whole lot of fun. It was good stuff.
Proud of us.
You should be. Give me a raise for this, damn it.
You don't get a raise for finishing with a minute left.
And we only finished with a minute left.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jenna, and thank you to the people of the Memphis Escape Room.
The cast is Jessica Benson.
It was great. But Jenna,
left to their own devices, I think you guys might still be in
Jenna
there.
had already done it, and so she's like, "Hey, you guys might want to look over here." It's like, "Oh, thank gosh you're here." Otherwise, Jessica and I would be locked in there right now. She'd probably have me choked out.
I've done that one. Also, at that place, there's a ancient Egypt escape room.
Okay.
With mummies and stuff. And then there's that same escape room company has one out east.
Yeah.
Out near where you are. And
Yeah,
they
they've got one over there by Yates.
And I did an 80s themed one out there with some other parents one time.
Poplar Yates, and back where kind of like where
It's
Oxbow
like in an
is. It's in
office
that.
park.
It's in
like
that
you
little
wouldn't think
area
it's
back there. Yeah.
Those things are fun. You ever gone to one of those, Fish?
I haven't.
We need to do an odds couple one.
We can do an odds couple.
Let's try and escape Vegas.
Do they have a bar in there?
You could bring your bar.
You could smuggle
You
it
can
in.
bring a bar?
They can't
Yeah,
get it out of there
bar,
for an hour.
Yeah, I did one time. They had us do one when we were at 92.9. They had like 4 of us. I think it was 3 or 4 of us go over there and do it, and just was not for me.
Yeah.
There are other people with us who were part of the group. Me and Chris were like, we were like CJ there towards the end. CJ, when you walked in at a certain point, you were like, oh, there's still more. That's how we were. We're like, there's more.
I don't.
I'm done with the critical thinking.
I don't want to give too much away, because it's escape room.
But there are
and
people that love it.
That's the fun is walking in and not knowing. There was a moment there. Jenna screams at me, CJ, go this way, because I was terrified and I had ran almost out of the room. Like I was looking
Something
for a
jumps
real
out
life.
at you.
I was looking for a real life exit to try and get out of there. But it was good. It was good stuff. It was fun. Part of the reason it took us so long, that first part, we had Honeycutt with us. Shout out to Moneycutt, my guy. And he was stepping accidentally on some of the dinosaur footprints.
Sure, blame Honeycutt.
I promise you. We said to him, stay. Like, that's who we're talking to. We're telling him, don't you move. You're messing us up. So he was trying to get the shots. But it was fun. Great time again. Special thank you to the people at the Memphis.
For sure.
You got any more field trips
for sure
in the books?
It is camaraderie. Like, it is like team building, camaraderie stuff for sure.
We'll do some more field trips in the off season, in the summertime. That's when we do them. So hey, we're taking suggestions. So if you guys got any type of suggestions, or if you guys would like to accompany us on one of these trips, let us know, man. Let us know. We'll
the
get
old
out there and
Paris
do it.
Theater.
I've had good times in that theater. Is it open yet? It's not open anymore.
Neither one of them are Memphians, so they don't know.
Rob knows about the Paris Theater.
Rob, you know about the Paris Theater.
No. Off
You
Summer?
don't know about Summer
I know
Summer
about
in
it.
East
You know
Parkway?
about it?
Yeah.
North Parkway?
I drive by it all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rob, so Paris used
Is
to
it
be...
even still around? Like,
Yeah.
it's not.
No, it's still there.
It's still open.
It's not open.
It's not open.
It's not open.
There's a
Even
sign.
better.
Paris
There's a sign that says opening
Paris
soon.
was an adult store, and they had actual theaters you could go in and like just sit there and watch a film on.
Do it and bring a BlackBerry.
Well, now there's a picture of, isn't there like a statue of like a Elvis or somebody
So
outside?
I think what that last I checked, which was like 4 or 5 years ago when it shut down, what I think is going
so
to...
you did check it then?
Yes, I did.
All right.
What I think they're trying to do is like an old-timey theater there instead of the adult themed store. Like you can just walk in, walk past all the toys, see some of the videos you like the volume 5s and 30s and 17s, and you just go right into the room where the theater is with you and a handful of your closest friends just watching a movie together.
Great.
Good stuff.
So you guys have music Friday.
Also,
but
Do that for a field trip.
you couldn't.
That's what we're saying.
Well, you couldn't be a woman and walk in alone. You had to be accompanied by a guy.
Huh.
Because guys are rapey, and so they didn't want that to pop off.
I like the place on 2nd Street, I think it is, way up there. There's a club, and it says you have to be 25 and older to get in.
There's a club you got to be 25
not
and
21,
older?
25 and older. I like that. Hey, so you guys do, we're talking about movies. You guys do music, movies on what, Thursday, Wednesday? Thursdays. Today's Friday, which means it's Music Friday, and we have some music stories to get to. I don't know if you guys saw this video clip of Lil Nas X. We know him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
He took his horse to the Old Town Road yesterday.
Drugs.
In Los Angeles.
Drugs, man.
And it was
That's sad.
a little bit weird.
Yeah.
Is it little or Lil?
Lil.
I misspelled it.
Yeah.
My fault. But yeah, this is
I tried
one
to
of
play
those.
Lil in Scrabble the other night. My wife.
No, you can't do that. That's just.
I mean, that is a name. That's just,
no, it's not a word.
Lil Wayne. I mean, that's like every
yeah.
rapper now is
If
Lil.
if you're playing a Bonic Scrabble, sure, knock yourself out.
It's
Throw
not
Lil
Ebonics.
in
At this
there.
point, it's not Ebonics.
It
It's
is.
just like it's just a word.
Name a non-black rapper with Lil in the name.
Lil White. The guy from Memphis.
Touche.
Hey, let's go.
Hang on.
You
There's
got it.
more.
But yeah, I hope Lil Nas X is okay in all seriousness. It reminded me of when, and he rebounded nicely from this, but it reminded me when Martin Lawrence had his moment where he was wandering around the streets as well.
He was in the opposite. He was in
Lil
like
Peep.
a sweatsuit.
Was he in? I thought he was in his draws too.
No, I think he was in like
Okay.
a real heavy. Like he was trying to lose weight. He was like one of those big. He was sweating and he was in like one of those big sweatsuits, like maybe even one of those metallic ones. You know, like
Okay.
yeah. Lil Nas X is just in his tighty whities walking around.
But both of them seemed, well, Martin did have a moment where he had to go away to get some help. And they took Lil Nas X to a rehab treatment facility because it seemed like when the officers showed up, it seemed like he was drugged up. And so they took him there. I just hope that the young man is okay and gets the help that he needs.
So we also talked, or we also have on the list here, Paul Wall. Speaking of white rappers, what's Gracie's Corner? CJ, I'm too old for that.
You don't? Okay. So if you had a little kid, Gracie's Corner is for them. Gracie's Corner has some of the best songs I've ever heard from a kids programming type of thing. The songs blend like R&B, hip hop, and rap. And there are videos of kids who they see Gracie's Corner and they lose their minds and they sing all the songs, your ABCs, your 1, 2, 3s, like let's count by twos.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8, ba 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 ba. Right. So they get excited for that. And the parents, they'll go up to their parents, 2 years old, run up to the parents, Gracie's going, Gracie's going, Gracie's going. It's like, okay, get away from me. Here it is. And so I didn't know Gracie's Corner went on the road. I didn't know we had concerts.
Oh yeah, they have tours. All those
But
kid
so
shows.
Gracie's Corner is on the road, and who shows up with Gracie? Paul Wall, the Iceman. Paul Wall is on
Baby,
stage.
yeah, that's me.
Getting it in. Like, just look at him. That's nice. Look at the real wheels on the bus rolling round and round.
He must have a
Gracie
kid.
in them.
He must have a kid.
Well,
about that
baby,
age.
yeah, that's me.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Got that oil in his
Fish,
cup.
have you ever had to go to one of those kids concert shows?
I saw
I've been to some.
who did I see? It was the no, it's the pigs. Who are the pigs? Peppa.
They all have live shows. I saw the Wild Kratts live show.
Yeah.
One time.
Yeah, I saw Peppa Pig, and it was interesting. It was interesting, and it was at the Orpheum.
Yeah, they play in like big arenas and stuff. Yeah.
And and people like walking around with these pig suits on and everything. And then we had the meet and greet afterwards.
Yeah.
We had tickets. So got a picture taken with Peppa. So that was kind of
Wait, was that extra?
No,
Yeah, usually you have to pay a little extra.
Yeah, but it came with what
We paid extra to
got
meet the
somehow.
Wild Kratts. Yeah. Martin and Chris. Great guys.
Very cool.
And then we talked to, CJ had found a link about SeaWorld's having their summer concert series.
I think it's over now. It's finally finished, but
They've had a banner list of.
who have you seen?
I saw the other day the Yin Yang Twins.
Mm-hmm.
Yin Yang in the thing.
Who was it? Was it Trina?
Yep.
And there was
The
someone
baddest
else.
bee.
There was someone else, but you just posted. The one you found was who was it?
That's Yin Yang. So Yin Yang,
Fat
Trina,
Joe.
Fat Joe,
Soulja
Bow
Boy.
Wow, and Soulja Boy was out there.
I
Genuine
know
was
the
out
other one
there.
I saw. Yeah, Genuine recently.
Yeah.
My friend Ohm from ESPN, we're big 90s music fans. He sent me the clip of Color Me Bad performing.
Oh,
They had
yeah.
the 90s tour.
That was 2 years ago, though.
No, this is
Was that this year?
August 2nd.
Okay.
Color Me Bad, Rob Bass, Tretch from Naughty by Nature,
Let's
and Young
go.
MC.
Shout out Rob Bass.
Yeah, that's right.
He was here
When we got the number 2
when we
pick.
had the number 2 pick and drafted Ja. Yeah, and sang It Takes Two.
He
and, did. First CD I ever bought in my life was Rob Bass, DJ Easy Rock. It Takes Two.
CD?
So I got my picture with
CD
Rob
or
Bass.
tape?
CD.
CD? Wow. Okay.
First CD I ever
Fish,
bought.
we
It was
still-
that one and MC Hammer.
Fish, we still spinning pink.
Oh, God, yeah. All the
Yeah,
time.
He's always in the pink.
always rocking
Always
pink.
listening to Pink.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pink.
I had the cassette of that MC Hammer.
Oh, yeah?
Please Hammer, don't hurt him. Yeah.
Pray.
Yeah.
Remember that song was on there? Yeah. All right, the new John Batiste album came out today.
Another one?
Yeah, it's like not classical. It's like
Okay.
pop or whatever.
All right, I have to get that list.
Yeah.
Kid Cudi have a new album come out?
Kid Cudi did.
Kid Cudi just keeps releasing albums now.
Well, he's safe now. Diddy's not going to get
Yeah,
him.
right. He dropped one last year. Dropped another one now.
Diller's not out here on the streets, lubed up with baby oil coming through his house.
Yeah.
That's how he got in.
No more free calls.
He put on a bunch of baby oil and then just slid through the doggy door.
The first time I met Flea, because I'm not a.
The first time.
Yeah.
Was he naked?
I'm not a. No, it was.
That
at
was like a
game.
thing of
it was
his.
at a game in an arena, and I met him, and you could tell we were two people who really didn't understand what the other person did, because he looked at me, and goes, "So, how's that TV business?" You know, and then I looked at him and I said, "You guys just keep putting it out there." It was so awkward, but now we're tight, so it's cool.
Do you see Flea at the Laker games and he says what's up to you?
Yeah.
All right. Shout
That's
out
cool.
Flea.
Shout out Flea.
Red Hot Chili Peppers. So they are one of the many bands who is responsible for us never having a Woodstock again, because Woodstock '99 it started on Friday night and Korn kind of got the place crazy. Then Fred Durst with Limp Bizkit on Saturday afternoon while the sun was starting to go down. Got really crazy. People started tearing down the plywood and things like that. And then literally the Red Hot Chili Peppers are on stage Sunday night. I think they were the last. Them or Rage Against... No, they were the last. Red Hot Chili Peppers were. I think they were the last band at Woodstock 99. And people had started setting fires on like plywood
To
and
Limp
things.
Bizkit?
And they brought in the fire department. And the Red Hot Chili Peppers had to stop their show. They had to stop their set and go to the back. By the way, Red Hot Chili Peppers, you can look this, it's all available. You can all go look this up. They're butt naked performing their show. They're all butt. Yeah.
I thought they had socks.
Flea is
No, I thought they
butt
had
naked.
I thought they had socks on.
He is naked.
Yeah.
Bass guitar, butt naked. And they tell them, hey, because they're going to go back out there and finish their set. Fire department's kind of getting some things under control. They're going to go back out there and finish their set. And they're like, just don't get the people riled up. Like, just, take. Literally, they come back out, and the first song they play is a cover of Fire by Jimi Hendrix. Everybody starts lighting things on fire, and the whole damn place burns. Yeah. A couple really good documentaries, and the whole place burns down. Yeah. Yeah. Woodstock
Shout
99.
out, Flea. Yeah, thanks for the history lesson.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
What a time, Woodstock 99.
Hey, don't watch too much football this weekend. Just kidding. Watch all of it. There's, 5 games Saturday?
5 games.
5 games on Saturday. We'll be watching all weekend. I'm back here on Monday. We'll catch up on everything that happened this weekend. There's baseball, Braves Mets this weekend. There's a big series. And we'll just go have a nice weekend. So for CJ, for Jacob, for Rob, for Roser, I'm Lang. See you next week.